Good day to viewers, the Colonel speaking to you live from the Grange for British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting. Today we've got a football record again. This one is England versus Scotland, Association Football, a running commentary by George F. Allison, Zonophone 6217. Now I should explain this one to you. In the days before television, you had radio coverage of football matches, which is a bit difficult to follow if you are just listening to them. So what the newspapers did was print a sort of numbered, coloured grid square, so that the commentator would tell you where the ball and the players were on the grid number, so you could actually follow it in your newspaper from the radio coverage. All very odd. This one was recorded live at the BBC at the Empire Stadium, Wembley, November 1932. Yes, with George F. Allison, the BBC commentator. Right, here we go.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are now taking you over to the Wembley Stadium for the international soccer match, England versus Scotland. Mr. George Allison, as usual, will give you his running commentary on the game.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is George Allison calling from the Empire Stadium, Wembley. We are here again, nearly 95,000 of us, keenly anticipating the thrills of the great soccer battle between England and Scotland. England are defending the goal on my right, squares 5 to 8. The players are just lining up. England are wearing white shirts and Scotland dark blue. There goes the whistle, they're off. England have taken up the attack. Dean has flashed the ball out to Hutton. He runs on, centres beautifully. Bradshaw jumps to intercept and the ball travels on to High.
Square 4.
A neat return pass to the centre where Dean, forced to part of the ball quickly, glides it out to the right wing.
Square 3.
There's Hume and Greyhound. Hume gathers it cleverly. Nibbler rushes over to tackle. Too late. The fleet-footed winger is careering along. He's yards clear now.
Square 1.
Now a centre. Yes, here's a golden chance. The ball is coming over. A leap in the air and Dean nods the ball forward.
Square 2.
He's racing through. Grapnell tries a despairing tackle. It's failed. Dean's going on. Now shoot, man, shoot. Bang. The real beauty. Go, surely. No. Well done, sir. Well done, McLaren. A grand save. What a goalkeeper. What a genius. With the ball going like a rocket to the top corner of the goal, McLaren makes a cat-like spring. He clutches the ball as in a fight, springs nimbly aside as Dean rushes in. McLaren then jumps forward. He sends the ball down the centre. James sweeps it up.
Square 4.
A flick of the foot, a clever body swerve, and a doubt is beaten. A quick pass on to Gallagher. A dainty telling glide down the middle.
Square 6.
The Scottish leader carries it forward in his stride. He's racing between the backs. They'll never stop him.
Square 7.
On at top speed. Will he have time to shoot? Yes. There it goes. A real rocket along the turf. A perfect low drive. Full-length dive by Hibbs. A mighty gasp from the swaying crowd. The ball flies inches wide of the post. Now here's Hibbs taking the goal kick. The ball drops near the centre line.
Square 5.
James has got it now under perfect control. What a little wizard this Scotsman is. Bamboozling Stoke with his prancing feet and a wonderful feint, he goes tearing through.
Square 7.
English defenders are crowding him across the goal mouth. He springs past Goodall and now. Look out, Hibbs. A quick pivot and then what a shot. But Hibbs is there. No, he's not. Beaten him. Go. Early attempts of Hibbs' fingers touch the ball and it crashes into the net. Hard luck, Hibbs. A gallant but futile effort to save. It was a thrilling piece of work by James, worthy of a great forward. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Score at the interval is Scotland 1, England 0. And now here comes the band, so I will leave you all for the moment.
Oh, I'd rather have liked to have heard the band, actually, viewers. Why can't football be like that nowadays? With commentary of that sort instead of those sort of illiterate louts sort of sitting in a studio. Awful, being paid 100,000 quid an episode or whatever. Extraordinary. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and goodbye.